For many NFL teams, training camp is already underway ahead of the new season. While many athletes use the summer to travel, relax, and train, we recently met one player, Cincinnati Bengals punter Drue Chrisman, who went a different direction to give back. Now, we should mention that Chrisman had a brief stay in the hospital last week in what the team called a medical situation, but we're pleased to say that he's back at training camp. Adriana Diaz met with him at the practice field to see how his summer side hustle became an opportunity to spread kindness in his hometown.
During the NFL offseason, Cincinnati Bengals punter Drue Chrisman has one job: keeping his legs in shape.
Thought about doing the Peloton route, but the frugal side of me just could not pull the trigger. But I found another way to get a good workout in while riding a bike.
There you go.
Doing food deliveries for DoorDash. Yes, Chrisman, who makes about $1 million a year, is spending the summer delivering food in Cincinnati, near where he lives with his wife and one-year-old.
You could have just ridden your bike as your workout outside.
Or if I had to climb a hill to drop a Subway sandwich off to somebody, I think I found that a lot more appealing to get an extra burst of workout in.
There you go, yeah.
While I was delivering.
You too.
So what did your wife think?
She thought it was crazy.
Enjoy.
The eccentric qualities that I have a little bit, for better or for worse.
Definitely for the better. Chrisman says the bike afforded him a new perspective, traveling down roads he'd never been down before.
You see a need.
Do you mind if I buy you a meal?
People panhandling, just asking for any kind of thing. And,
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.
you know, it kind of tugged at me.
So he started using his DoorDash earnings to deliver generosity with free food, cash, or sometimes just conversation.
Working hard or hardly working?
Seeing that smile, seeing, their face light up. No one's ever regretted, making someone else's day.
I got baked.
He posts it all on social media, hoping to spread both the spirit of giving.
When he called, we had no idea it was Drue, the kicker from the Bengals, our favorite team.
And the word about local businesses like Your Mom's Pizzeria. Owners Tracy and Pete Ianni say sales jumped 25% after Drue posted himself giving away their pizza.
He's giving it to people that maybe didn't have money to buy lunch. And then in return, our small business has now been thriving.
There's a stereotype of professional athletes as maybe being pampered or overpaid.
That is not true in all cases, not with our Drue.
What's up?
He is just a down-home, good human.
What's going on, buddy? Come here. I love how you call him our Drue.
Our Drue. We love our Drue.
Where does that urge to give back come from?
I think a lot of it has to do just kind of how I was raised. A lot of credit to my parents. I thought being a Cincinnati Bengal was going to fulfill everything in my life. Part of me missed that, a little bit of that charitable side. And I love football. I like football, but I love giving back. I love helping people.
And as he jumps into training camp, he'll be fighting to make the cut.
You're defending your spot on the team. What do you say to critics who might argue that this is all a publicity stunt?
People are going to try to pick apart anything you try to do. I've certainly received a lot more support than I have any kind of criticism.
What do your teammates say about all this?
Kind of chuckle, be like, wonder what kind of tip they would leave, honestly.
You Valentina? Hi.
You once gave a big tip to someone who wasn't expecting one at all.
You make the majority of the money off the tip.
I know I put $0 on the tip.
Being able to leave a generous tip was something I wanted to share with another DoorDasher.
I do have a tip for you, so.
She totally didn't expect that.
Thank you.
No.
You know how much I need today.
You never know the ripple effect that can have, who they might be able to give back to later that day.
Donuts.
Proving it's not the gift, but the giving that pays it forward.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Adriana Diaz in Cincinnati.
I love how she said, not our Drue, not our Drue. He's just a down-home, good human being. And may I say, your Drue is extremely good looking. Not that that matters. Natalie, you said he had pretty eyes. And I love when Adriana said about people think it's a publicity stunt.
Right.
What did you say, Nate? I thought that was a very good point.
There's easier publicity stunts than riding around town giving back.
Right.
So he's doing that from the kindness of his heart.
Exactly. Big fan, Drue.